This is Dante Williams, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Well, for you boxing fans out there who say you can't wait for Floyd Mayweather to retire, I have excellent news for you. Floyd Mayweather just might be extending his contract. That's right. It was just reported a couple days ago, Floyd Mayweather did an interview with FightHype.com, and this is what he basically had to say. Quote, "Even though I only have 2 fights left, you know, some days I think about signing a new contract and extending with Showtime. I'm thinking about it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking about it." End quote. Now, this is not the first time that Mayweather said something like this. He actually alluded to this, I don't know, about a month or two ago, a little bit before the Maidana fight. He said, hey, if the money is right, I just may extend my career. There's a very good chance that Floyd Mayweather ending his contract with a record of 49-0 was not coincidental. I mean, a smart businessman would already know that that would give him leverage to negotiate an even bigger contract if they extend it. Floyd Mayweather beating Rocky Marciano's record of 49-0, it would be huge. It would be huge when you already consider the fact that Floyd Mayweather is the biggest name in the sport of boxing. He's the highest paid athlete, and he's the best fighter of this era right now. Okay? And you, on top of all of that, you have him beat an iconic figure like Rocky Marciano's record. It would be pretty big in the sport of boxing. So there's a very good chance that Floyd Mayweather will indeed extend his contract. For all we know, it could be another 6-fight contract. Or it could be, you know, a small deal, like maybe a 3-fight deal. But I tell you right now, especially if Floyd Mayweather does another 6-fight deal, if he does another 6-fight deal, he's going to have to fight someone like a Keith Thurman. He's going to have to fight someone like a Keith Thurman if Keith Thurman continues to win, which I believe he will, because I don't think that train is coming to a stop anytime soon. Okay? So, once again, this is interesting news. You know, this is something I pretty much thought would most likely happen anyway. Assuming Floyd Mayweather doesn't lose, there's a very good chance that he will continue to fight. I mean, there's just way too much money for him to make. Once again, you guys have to understand something. Usually when a fighter reaches the top of the sport to where he starts getting his biggest paydays, like Oscar De La Hoya did, like Mike Tyson did, usually as soon as they reach that level, that's when they start to lose. Floyd Mayweather is the only fighter in the history that reached that level and continued to win. His winning streak is unprecedented. If you really compare him to fighters in other eras. So we'll see what happens. We'll see who he decides to fight in May. I'm really hoping that we get to see Mayweather versus Pacquiao in May. You know, I'm hearing some people say that Floyd Mayweather is going to end up waiting to his 49th fight for the Manny Pacquiao fight, or he may even use the Manny Pacquiao fight as a way to negotiate his extended contract, which I really hope is not the case. Okay? Hopefully we get this fight in May. I'll tell you right now, there are going to be a lot of pissed off people if we don't get to see this fight in May, considering the fact that Manny Pacquiao gets past Chris Algieri. If Manny Pacquiao gets past Chris Algieri, that fight should at least make it to the negotiation table. Now, we don't really know what type of demands Manny Pacquiao is going to have. We know what type of demands Floyd is going to have, which is just getting the majority of the money, which we already have. We've already looked at Manny Pacquiao's pocketbook and Floyd's pocketbook, and we see what both fighters are worth. So as long as Manny Pacquiao understands that, which I think he does, I think with all of the tax problems that Manny Pacquiao has right now, he owes the IRS He owes the government of the Philippines. He owes them so much money. I honestly don't think that money will be an issue when it comes to Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Now, Bob Arum, I don't know. Bob Arum, I don't know, because once again, this is territory that Bob Arum is not accustomed to. At least not probably for the last 10 or 20 years, which is having to share his money with another promoter. All right, now we know that Bob Arum is willing to work with Oscar De La Hoya. That is a good sign. If he's willing to work with Oscar De La Hoya, he should be willing to work with Floyd Mayweather. Hell, if Showtime is willing to work with HBO, Bob Arum shouldn't have a problem working with another promoter, which would be Floyd Mayweather in this scenario. The same thing applies for Floyd Mayweather. I know Floyd Mayweather doesn't want to work with Bob Arum, but I think the pressure of this fight being made, the pressure of Canelo Alvarez trying to take Floyd Mayweather's date, may persuade and motivate Floyd Mayweather to take this fight in May. This is only assuming Manny Pacquiao gets past Chris Algieri, which is not a guarantee. Once again, we've seen Manny Pacquiao in so many seasons make it to the playoffs and gets eliminated in the first round. Never makes it to the finals. Never makes it to the Super Bowl. Okay? So this Chris Algieri fight is the playoffs. Let's see what Manny Pacquiao does in this Algieri fight in November. I'm on to the next one.